I'm really sick with the flu, but we need to talk about this story. So on Tuesday, the 4th of February, Sweden was subjected to its worst ever case of gun violence. A 35-year-old man, Rickard Andersson, walked into an adult school and shot and killed 11 innocent people. When the story first broke, a fake narrative was pushed by the likes of Elon Musk, where he retweeted this tweet on his X platform, calling out the mainstream media for trying to hide the truth that this school shooting was carried out by a Muslim. In fact, my comment section on other videos contained oi oi savalois demanding that I talk about this story. Ask and you will get. So let's talk about this story. Let's talk about the worst shooting ever in Sweden's history. At 11:30 a.m. on Tuesday morning, Rickard Andersson entered the Adult Learners Center, walked into the toilets and changed into his army fatigues. When he left that toilet, he murdered 11 innocent students. In fact, when the police turned up at the school, they described it as looking like an inferno. Now, reports are still coming in as to whether he detonated bombs or if these were smoke bombs or what exactly happened, but the school was on fire. People were screaming and there were dead bodies everywhere, littered in the hallways. That is the sight that the police were met with when Rickard Andersson was finished doing what he was doing. And when they found him, he was also dead with 3 guns registered to him right next to where he lay. The Roberska school offered adult lessons to both nationals of the country that had not finished school and needed maths and English lessons, or to immigrants that had arrived in the country, and they offered either language or citizenship classes. Now, all of the people that this man murdered were foreign nationals that had arrived to Sweden, including Syrians and Bosnians that had escaped war zones. Police are remaining extremely tight-lipped and are refusing to give a motive to the attack, but they are assuring everybody that it is not terror-related. However, contradictory footage has actually emerged and has been aired on local television channels. One of the adult students was hiding in the toilet when the attack occurred, and he managed to get footage of Andersson with a gun, and he was heard saying, are you ready for this? "Get away from Europe." Yes, that's apparently what he was saying. And the police seem to think that they have no motive for this attack. Police have remained so tight-lipped that they have not even liaised with the foreign embassies or let any of the families know who had been murdered. The only reason that we have one of the names of the victims, which was Salim Ishaf, who was a Christian Syrian that had fled the war in 2015. The only reason we know his name is because he made one last harrowing call to his mother, where he explained that he had been shot and he was about to die, and begged her to look after his fiancée. The police still have not confirmed with his fiancée whether he has been murdered or not, but we know from this phone call that he is one of the 11. I find it rather interesting that the police are remaining so tight-lipped about the motives for this attack when it is evident that a centre that educates foreigners was attacked, when this man shouted out, "Get away from Europe." Yet we are still hearing a narrative in the mainstream media of, oh, he was a troubled recluse. Oh, he was unemployed for 10 years. He had problems socializing with other people. Maybe there's a link to the school because he attended mathematics classes in 2021. Yes, there is a link to the school because when he attended in 2021, he learnt that there were a lot of foreign students in this school. It's also poignant to note that this has happened literally days after the Iraqi man Salman Momika, who set fire to the Quran, was murdered in Sweden. Could this possibly have been a revenge attack on foreigners, immigrants and Muslims? It is clearly evident from the narrative that is being pushed by the mainstream media and the police that Anderson will be painted as a lone wolf with mental health issues. There will be no mention of terrorism. There will be no mention of racism. This is a one-off attack by a crazy man who hadn't had a job in 10 years and didn't have any friends. Yes, we see where the media and the police and the governments are going with this one. So yes, Elon Musk, the media is not doing enough. You just got it wrong. You thought it was somebody that looked like me, but it was somebody that looked like you.